It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was in the mine 2 hours down the road. I got a phone call that my wife was in early labor at 29 weeks, and they were flying her out of Smithers by Learjet. I was the first to see her when she was delivered, and she was not breathing. So I saw the doctors actually do the resuscitation, and it was touch and go with the blood loss, but everything worked out for the best.
I looked like a Smurf when I came out of my mom's belly. I was like really, really blue.
If we hadn't been in Vancouver, if we hadn't been anywhere except in that hospital, we both would have died. And to look back at these pictures and then look at her now and how healthy she is, you're just so thankful. You have a team of doctors and a team of nurses, and it's just crazy how much equipment they need. Really, really big. You would walk in and pray that the baby next to yours would still be alive, because lots of times you'd walk in and that baby would be gone, and you'd ask did they get to go home, and they'd say no, they didn't get to. They didn't make it.
As a clinical neurologist, I'm asked every day in the intensive care unit is, what's going to happen to my baby? We can focus on babies that are at high risk, that are going to need developmental care and early intervention. By looking at the brain with MRI, we can try and identify those babies. There are also groups of babies that will do extraordinarily well, and in an incredibly stressful period for parents, I think it would be very important to be able to tell them that early on. The other thing is by looking at the brain to understand how our intensive care therapies impact the brain, I think we're going to improve how we care for babies. The Mining for Miracles campaign provided us critical support to allow us to build the Child and Family Research Imaging Facility. This facility is going to bring state-of-the-art research MRI scanning to BC Children's Hospital.
It's so exciting to see how much money they've raised and what they've done and the things that they've built with that. A Smart OR, you've got the CL3 lab. There's a lot of real tangible good things that they've done with that.
The different groups that get involved in sort of supporting the Mining for Miracles campaign are broad and varied. From junior exploration companies right through to the majors. It's a host of service companies, all the sort of various suppliers, plus industry groups.
Really what the mining industry has done, they've taken fundraising and although they raise money for a good cause, they also have a lot of fun doing it.
I am so incredibly impressed at how devoted and dedicated this community is to making things better for British Columbia's children. And so we are so incredibly grateful for their support and allowing us to move in new and exciting directions.
Really have to thank the companies in the mining industry for putting up so much money and in many cases matching any funding that their employees give. And I think that it says a lot and for the industry and the people that are in it.
My family's everything to me, and to see or talk to other people that have had premature babies and the problems they've had, we're very fortunate that she hasn't had that. She's thriving. It's good to see, and it makes you feel good. And we'll never forget the Children's Hospital, and we'll always be supportive, and we'll do anything that we can.
Hey, buddy, have you given any money? Yes, I have. Of course I would. I love Mining for Miracles.